Okay, so today I walk out to the mailbox, I grab the mail, and I grab it on a daily basis for the most part because a lot of times there's checks in it. That's a good thing. Occasionally there's direct mail, and some of it gets my attention. This one got my attention because it's done correctly to some extent. It's a restaurant down the street from my house. Congrats, you found people that live within a few miles of you. But a couple questions I just have. This is the direct mail piece, if you can see it. It's called Kitchen 1883. It's actually located inside Kroger. Well, the first thing that really got my attention was the pictures. Look how dark they are. I mean, you can't really tell really well on this, but I can just let you know they're dark. They're not well lit. They don't really tell a story. But what really got my attention is the fact that this is Kroger, a major company with about 1 billion times more resources than little Matt Plapp. And yet, I've never seen a Facebook ad, an Instagram ad, an ad on YouTube, an ad on any website telling Matt Plapp, who lives a couple miles from 1883, I look at the name, I know what it is, where it is, in the front of Kroger, to come have dinner there. They might have amazing meals. I don't know. But here's my question. I'm going to ask you this real question. So let's say this is delivered to you and you get this dessert. And I love dessert. Who doesn't? It looks like waffles and apples and not apples, ice cream and that good stuff. Let me ask you, what sells more? This, or I just picked a random video on YouTube. Let's go to it. So does that sell you desserts, or does this sell you desserts? I know the answer. That sells a lot more desserts. And so if you look at digital marketing and what's around today, 2018, going into 2019, and honestly, what I just showed you, what I'm talking about, has been available the last 7 or 8 years. We've been doing it at Driven Media for our clients since 2007, 2008 is when we started consulting in social media for businesses. And I just got to ask, how is this still happening? Why hasn't Kroger, or 1883 in this case, targeted me, my wife, on Facebook? We live within a few miles. We live in Union, Kentucky, the city where this Kroger is located. All they got to do is target married couples with kids in Union. Matt Plapp would see the ad. It wouldn't be expensive because there's only like 2 or 3 restaurants in this entire city. And I'm only a couple minutes away. And then the other side of that is they give me a coupon. So $4 off 2 lunch entrees with purchase of 2 beverages. Wow. Why don't you just make me get married? So I've got to purchase 2 entrees and 2 drinks to get $4 off. I can tell you that's not going to convert well. But I can tell you that if you told me, Matt Plapp, even direct mail, here's 2 lunches, $4 off, or here's that $4 off is probably equate to 2 drinks. Your drinks are free with your lunch. I'd probably come in. But if I'm going to come in and get $4 off when I buy 2 lunches and 2 drinks, here's the part about couponing. Nobody buys lunch without drinks. And even if they do, they get water, they still buy 2 lunches. Give them their $4 off. Drive traffic. This isn't going to entice me. Then the second one, same thing. $6 off 2 dinner entrees with purchase of 2 beverages. Now, here's the kicker. It's valid January 2nd to February 28th. So I got it on December 19th. What if I want to eat tomorrow? What if I want to eat next week? What if I want to eat the week between Christmas and New Year's when the family's available and I can go to lunch with my kids? Well, I can't. So you got to think about a couple things here. Number one, these pictures don't tell the story and don't do justice to what food is. That's why restaurants should be using digital marketing to get attention of consumers with amazing pictures of this food plopping on a plate, new term, the sauce going all over it, the fresh vegetables dropping in, the dessert going on there, the ice cream being scooped, the chocolate coming down. This can be made on a tripod like this phone is sitting on for nothing and done really well. The other aspect of this is you can target very specific people. Now, they could probably target families because they're targeting certain households, but not like families that are married with kids, that live in Union, that like Kroger, that shop at Kroger. They'll be able to tell all this stuff. They could really hit home. And there's probably a chance I got this because we're a Kroger Plus person also. Who knows? Matthew Plapp or current resident, so maybe there's somebody else living here. But the other aspect I haven't even touched on is the fact that they could send this to me in an ad on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Have a link. I click it. I get this in Messenger. I bring it in. They now know that Matt Plapp came in. He spent this much money. They can retarget him based on what he spent. Or maybe Matt doesn't come in and spend a whole lot of money. You don't want to retarget him based on what he spent. None of that's possible with this. So, restaurants, wake up, smell the coffee. It's 2018, almost 2019. This is kindling for my fire, or it just goes right into the recycling bin because number one, the graphics weren't that great. Number two, the offers were terrible. And number three, it didn't really get my attention. See you around.